consciously, subconsciously, we are manifesting something or the other every moment. So we should be very aware, because if we are having a scarcity mindset, we are only going to attract scarcity in our life. If we are in an abundance mindset, we are going to attract a lot of abundance in our life. We are going to manifest a lot of abundance in our life. So try to be in a mindset, we need to be very aware of what mindset we are in right now. So yes, today's live, it is the most requested live, and here we are today's session is about manifest love. So today we are having international guest expert. She is going to share her wisdom about manifesting love. So let's get to know more about it from our guest expert. So I will be joining her first, because the joining thing is a bit tedious sometimes. One second. Laura Artuso. So I'm sending her invite. Let's see. So everyone, thank you so much for watching our live and watching our stories, giving us a lot of love, and appreciating our work. Thank you so much. I'm really, really, really grateful for that. Thank you so much. And even you guys can message us if you have any questions. We will try to take on live, and we will ask our guest expert. So yes, let's wait for our guest today. Okay, today the guest we are having, her name is Laura. Her name is Laura Artuso, and she is a manifesting coach. She uses the technique of law of attraction, and she helps people to get the best. One second, I'm just adding her. There she is. Okay. Laura, can you type hi on the chat? It will be easier for me to get you in. Okay, Laura, I'm adding you. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Laura.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Let me just adjust the volume here on my end.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm audible? I'm audible?
Yes, I can hear you. It's a little bit low, but I can hear you.
Okay, just one second. No, it's full volume.
Funny, because when you were on the live, I could hear you louder.
Yeah, actually there is some bug, whenever I connect to the guest, the volume goes down. I don't know.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, it is. So Laura, thank you so much for joining us. We are really grateful to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure. It's a joy to be able to connect again.
Yeah, that's great. So Laura, I was giving your introduction to everyone. So let me finish with that. So today we are having a special international guest. She is Laura Artuso, and she is a manifestation coach, and she uses the technique of law of attraction, and she helps people to build up have their love life, to have an amazing love life and to live a life what they dreamed of. So this is really amazing, Laura. Actually, it is really amazing. This is something very inspiring and amazing. So, and Laura is also a healer. And the most interesting part is Laura have married Indian. So she also has two beautiful daughters, and she is a very happy soul. So, Laura, thank you once again for connecting with us.
I look forward to delving into the subject. It's, I think, much needed in our world today.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, Laura, let's start with the session. Laura, you won't believe this is the most requested live we are doing today.
I
It's
do believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, you believe
Love
it.
is such an important topic and such an important thing to have in our lives, and something that everybody can do with more of.
True, true, true. Totally agree with that. So Laura, first I need to, manifesting and all this thing is also very new for me also. So first I wanted to know that what exactly manifestation is, like what exactly it is.
So if we break it down to the very, very simplest forms, and manifestation is taught by a lot of people and explained in slightly different ways by everybody, but it's the premise that thoughts become things in our reality. So that if we can think of something and we can dream of something, that we can actually call that into our current reality. Might take some time, but that it is something that we can plausibly work towards. And that to me just kind of like opened up a whole new world when I kind of came across that. I'm like, oh my goodness, is it really that just I can actually bring something that I think about into my reality? Was just kind of like blew my mind at the time when I first learned about it many, many years ago. And
Okay,
it's
okay.
true. Our thoughts do become things, and we can actually attract things into our reality. That's why it's called manifestation. Comes from the school of thought. That word is used very often in the law of attraction world, because those
Okay.
thoughts, not just positive thinking, but positive feelings and positive belief systems are what can draw the things that you are looking for to you, as opposed to us
Oh,
going out and the old paradigm, I called it, is going out and chasing things. Oh, you want that job, or you want that lover, or you want that relationship, that wedding, that marriage, that child. You have to work, and you have to chase it, and you have to go after it. Instead of the manifestation techniques where you actually do the inner work on yourself and you raise your own vibration. So you're not chasing those things, but those things are drawn to you like a magnet. And
true.
that there is a field out there where this actually happens. And I think that is just amazing to know that we have that power within us to draw things to us. We also have the power to repel things, so it works both ways.
Yeah, how we are expert in that. We are expert in thinking more positive or more negative, I guess. So both the way it
Yeah.
works, right? Yeah, very true, very true. So this is really
And
fascinating, actually.
it's not that, I don't know if it's the same for your viewers or for yourself, but as I grew up, I kind of just thought, you go through life and things just happen, and I didn't really understand that I could actually have as big of an influence on the things that happened and on the things that came into my reality. And so it was very
Okay,
refreshing to know that, oh, there's actually things that I can do that I have power over. I mean, I can't control all my external circumstances, but that I can control my internal circumstances to affect the external circumstances,
wow, wow,
including
that's
in
great.
love.
Okay, okay,
Including
that's
love,
really
because
amazing.
um, the reason I was actually introduced to the law of attraction was because I had gone on a quest to meet. I said I was ready to meet and marry, and I had gone on a quest to figure out how am I gonna make this happen. And that's when I had accidentally found, well, nothing's an accident. I found the law of
Okay,
attraction because I was ready to receive the information about the law of attraction and manifestation, and that was my introduction, my segue into this world.
oh, that's really amazing, actually. I would love to know more about it. So, Laura, my question to you is, do this manifestation thing work with love also, like committed love? If people are looking for real committed love, so do this thing real work for them?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Uh, my life is living proof of that, because that is actually when I had put these tools that we'll discuss on our next live into action. And once I started to apply them every day, and it's something that you have to work at to get better at, that is
Right.
when I'd actually ended up meeting my now husband, and it
Okay.
all went according to that. So it
Amazing.
was
Yeah.
beautiful to see. And it's not exclusive to me. It happens with my clients. a lot of people have been introduced to actually the law of attraction when it comes to dealing with love and calling in the partner of their dreams. So it's
Okay, that's
absolutely
great.
available. And I mean, it's not exclusive to that area of life. It's obviously all different areas in which you can work that, but love is one of the most requested, as you said, areas
Right.
where people are looking to utilize the law of attraction and manifestation.
That's nice. That's so. As you're saying about your story, I'm really curious to know about how it worked for you, and tell me something about your story, actually.
So I'll actually tell you a story at one point that actually it doesn't have to do with love, but it does have to do in along about the same premise in terms of this was before I actually this is in retrospect because it was actually before I learned about the law of attraction and the techniques and started coaching on it. I was looking to transition in my workplace, and I thought, well, I'm going to get crystal clear about what it is I want to find. So I got a notebook that I had at home, and I thought, okay, well, what are the most important criterias here? And the same thing applies in love life and all the other areas that you're looking to manifest. So I sat down and I got crystal clear. I journaled on it. I thought, okay, well, I really don't want a long commute to work. It can't be more than, 10 or 15 minutes from my home. So that was one of the criteria. I knew the job title that I wanted, so I had written that down. I knew that I wanted to travel within the role, so I wrote that down. I knew the salary that I was looking for, and I got very crystal clear on exactly everything that I was looking for within this position. And then I tuck the book away, and some months go by. I'm continually looking for work, and I finally find this job that met, I think, 9 out of the 10 criteria that I had listed in that book. And I thought, wow, like, that was my first introduction before I'm headed down into law and helping women meet their partners. And one day I was sitting at this job and I was reflecting on this, and I thought I was maybe only about, I want to say, 2 or 3 months into the position. And I thought, wow, this is really interesting how, it really hit all my criteria. I'm just fascinated by it. So I was going back and reading everything that I had listed out. And then by chance, I had turned the book over and I looked at the back page of the notebook that I was writing in. And lo and behold, the notebook was printed by the very company that I got the job at. So the job, the position, the place that I was working for had printed this notebook, and I had been writing my list on the notebook. And that
That's
just,
crazy. Yeah, that's
it just
crazy.
threw me. I was like just completely so amazed by that. I thought, I got a good chuckle, and I'm pretty sure the universe got a good chuckle out of that. But how everything was being orchestrated and
Absolutely,
all the
absolutely.
collaborative components were already in motion long before I had even, took my pen to paper and started to write.
That's great.
So the
That's
power,
amazing.
yes,
Yeah, the
I
power.
my mind was just blown.
Yeah, actually, universe guides us. We just need to be very aware and conscious that what guidance we are getting it. So yeah, I believe in that. Truly. And the way you
And that
manifested
these
it by
these things are happening even when we don't think they're happening. They're in motion.
yeah, actually, that's really amazing. That's really crazy. So tell us more, like your story. You know, how you met your partner, husband, or
So my husband and I actually had been working together for about 4 years before we started dating.
in the
And
same
in that,
company.
in the same company, in the same company.
Okay.
But either
Okay.
either he had been dating someone else or I had been dating somebody else, and we were never at a place where both of us were truly single. And about 4 years into us, and I knew him, but just very casually because we weren't in the same department. He worked in a different department, and we didn't have all that much interaction. Um, And then I started to delve into the law of attraction, get really serious about what it was I was looking for, and be very intentional about the outcome I wanted. And then one fine day, we were all out at a company function, and he had asked me, and by that time we had spoken to about this. I had surrendered, and I was fully, receiving anything that the universe was giving my way, and I was very much in a surrender mode, and something we'll talk about more next week. And he had asked me if I wanted to go out, and I thought initially I was like, no, 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 this can't be happening. We work in the same company, and maybe it's not such a great idea. And so I said, let me think about it. I'll send you. I said, no, I said I'll send you a Facebook message. And then I went home later that night, and I thought, maybe I'm not viewing this the right way, and Facebook message is maybe not the right thing to say. And so I sent him another message. I said, yeah, I think I'd really like the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. And so we took things from there, but it was very interesting that the entire time he was actually just right under my nose, but because we were vibrating at different frequencies, and it wasn't really time to align just yet, we didn't really connect until it was actually time, and I think we were both ready for the relationship. So
True. Wow,
and
that's really
we'll talk
amazing.
about it in part 2, but I had used all the tools that we'll speak about in our next live, and I had already put that all into motion just a few months before, probably about six months before my husband and I then started dating.
Wow, that's really amazing. Now I'm getting curious to hear more. Now in next live, I'm really excited to hear what exactly
Yeah,
happened after that. Yeah, that's really amazing, Laura. It was really, actually, I really felt like, is this true? Is this happening? Yeah, when you're sharing this, really I was experiencing it. Is just like, wow, that's amazing. It is awesome, really awesome. We should
and
try this.
slowly I started to share. I was very quiet about it initially because I thought, wow, is this really working? And as time went on, there was no doubt in my mind that that I had really influenced what was going on. And so when friends started asking to me, I shyly started to share what I did, and then one by one, I was helping each of them, and slowly each of them had the same result. They were meeting the person that they ended up being with, and so that's kind of what launched me. I was doing the healing work at the same time, and I combined that with more of my law of attraction work and partner manifestation work. So that's how it ended. And then I get to hear from clients that they're getting married or having children. So it's a really beautiful thing to witness.
That's awesome, Laura. That's really awesome. So we will talk more about in detail. Like you said, you will be sharing all the tools and tricks and hacks how to manifest true love, right? So we will be doing that in
Absolutely.
our next live, upcoming live. So Laura, thank you so much for sharing so much with us, and
Thank
we are
you for
really
having
looking
me.
forward. Yeah, we are really looking forward for the next one.
It's perfect. It's the love month, so it's a perfect time to be sharing this leading up to
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
absolutely. I hope people who are single, they will get benefit from it. That's the most important thing. So thank you so much,
Excellent.
Laura. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
Yeah,
We'll
same
talk
here.
soon.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
bye. So as you all know that you all see that Laura has shared her part of story, and the next and on our next live on Sunday, next Sunday, she is going to share all the tools that really help to manifest love, and whatever you want to manifest in your life, that tools really help. So stay tuned with us. If you want to know more, you can watch our stories and you can reply. You can message us, and we will definitely get back to you. And you can also question us if you have any question related to this topic. You can DM us. So here we are ending this live, and I hope who all are single, they really find benefit from this live. So take care, everyone.